What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm quinnybagz, and today, my dudes, we are going to be learning everything you need to know about the Allay in Minecraft. So stick around, my dudes, and we're going to check out what this little guy can do. Alright, so as we're all aware, the Allay has made it to the Minecraft snapshot for Minecraft 1.19, and he is really cool, and he has some awesome functions. So we're going to be going over all these functions today and showing how to find them, where to find them, and everything you actually need to know about this little guy right here. Look how cute he is, too. That color scheme is so nice. Alright, so as you guys can see the Allay here is a really cool looking mob. It's obviously a passive mob. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to be your best friend. Now, what we're going to actually do with the Allay here is just show you a very easy thing about the Allay before we get into some technical stuff and other things. We're going to get into about giving the Allay items. As you can see here, when we give the Allay an item, it makes a cute little noise. It almost sounds like a Pokemon. Like, literally. Does that almost sound like a Pokemon? Listen to that. It really likes to make noises. So the Allay is pretty simple mob. Basically, you give him an item. When you, for example, drop an item, piece of sand there, he will pick up the item. He has 64 slots in his, he has one slot in his inventory, sorry, and it can hold up to 64 items, just like us, but he has one slot. So it really makes sense. It's really cool, and he'll give it back to us. So another thing about the Allay is obviously he's blue in color, really good looking, almost looks like a Vex. He's basically the peaceful version of a Vex. A Vex actually comes from an evoker, and yeah, so he kind of looks like a peaceful version of a Vex, and it's really cool looking. I really like the look of him. Now, if you're wondering where you can actually find the Allay, the first spot is going to be at a pillager outpost. As we can see here, we're at a pillager outpost, and I'm not going to lie to you, to find these cages, some reason they are not actually spawning inside the cages, and I actually placed them inside the cage just for an example. But basically, you'll run into these cages when 1.19 releases, of course, and they should have 1 to 3 Allays inside of them. Now, I'm not sure if it's like every single outpost is going to, like, you know, they're going to generate more often or not, because as we know, some of these structures don't actually generate at every outpost. But yeah, you're going to be able to find them here. All right, another area you can actually find the Allay is actually inside the cages, the jail cells in the Woodland Mansion. Now, I would show you an example, but for some reason on this snapshot version, I cannot get Woodland Mansions to load in. I'm not really sure what's going on. If you guys know, then drop it in the comment section if you've seen this happen to other YouTubers. But I've loaded like 5 different worlds, and every single time I try to locate a Woodland Mansion, it doesn't work. But in general, we are trying to get at the example that they do spawn inside Woodland Mansions. So that is 2 locations where you can find the Allay. All right, so now that we know where we can find the little guy, the Allay, we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of his behavior. So we're going to talk about everything this guy can do in full detail here. So what we're going to actually talk about here is how he functions. So again, going over this, if you give an item to the Allay, he will actually search around the player. He'll actually search 60 blocks around me, searching for stone, trying to collect up stone to help me out. Let's see if he comes over here. Okay, he's coming. So he'll actually search 60 blocks in total around me. They can follow a player from up to 1,024 blocks away. So we can go 1,000 blocks away, and he should come all the way over here. So if you're flying with an elytra, that's going to come in handy. Not like pets, and I'm not sure what the pet radius is, but they do not come. That's all I know. So if you're flying with the elytra, that's going to help a lot. One thing about the Allay is he will not pick up items right away after I throw them. He will actually delay just in case I want to come pick it up, so it's not annoying. So as we can see here, he's taking his time picking up the stuff. So if I throw one down, he'll have a little bit of a delay there. He's not going to go right for it. He has a little bit of a delay. And then, of course, after he goes and collects up all the items, he's going to come and give them back to us. Now, talking about his inventory, he has 1 inventory slot. See how we have 9 down below us here? He has 1, and he can only hold 64 items at a time. Now, of course, if you're using ender pearls or snowballs, we all know that those only stack in 16s. So if we drop an ender pearl, he'll only be able to collect up 16 of them in total. Now here, let's take away this. Let's take away that. Now, without an item from the Allay in the Allay's hand, they will just fly around aimlessly. They will not listen to you. You cannot name tag them yet, and you cannot use a lead. If I'm pretty sure we tested this before, you can... Oh my god, what? They must have added this. I swear you couldn't use a lead. So sorry, you can use a lead to bring your friend with you, but when he's not leaded, he will just fly aimlessly and not pay any attention to you. So it's always good to give your Allay an item, so that way he follows you around. As we talked about earlier, the Allay does make sounds. Really cool. It makes like a jingling sound when flying around. Really cool. This almost reminds me of RL Craft. Some of the creatures in RL Craft make this kind of chimey noise, and then when you give him an item, he makes a cute little Pokemon noise, and then an item when you a sound when you take away his item. Now, the Allay is actually going to be able to function with a note block. Now, it's not just going to be able to just go ahead and use the note block 24/7 and drop items at the note block like we've seen in previous snapshots and previously, like when we first seen the Allay, we thought it would just interact. Now, the note block actually has to drop a sound signal every 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds it plays a sound, the Allay will basically communicate with it. So here, for example, if I give a block to the Allay, I hit that, the Allay is going to function with that note block, and now every 30 seconds, like for the next 30 seconds, it should drop off to that note block instead of me, right? Yes. So after the 30 seconds is up, it will not pay attention to, it will not pay attention to the note block anymore. It'll come to me instead. So let's just kind of like wait, let it do its thing, and just see what happens and see if it actually starts coming back to me, because it just dropped that stone there. So I imagine the 30 seconds will be up any second. All right, so the 30 seconds is up, and the Allay has given the items to me. And one thing I didn't mention before, if you want to actually grab an item from the Allay, you just have to have an open hand, so you can take that back. So as you can see, that makes sense, and it's really cool. Now, of course, if you want to use the note block as a collection system, I imagine you should just run some hoppers around it, or else you won't be able to actually collect up any of your items. So let's just set ourselves up a little thing here. Let's drop a chest down here, and then run some hoppers like this. Just like that, and then we're going to go ahead, give an item to the Allay, go ahead, click the note block once, and then let's just get him to follow us and collect up these items here. So as we can see, so for the next 30 seconds, he should use the note block. So if he doesn't take too long over there, he should use that note block, which is really, really cool. I like how it's every 30 seconds because, you know, we can set something up so the note block automatically pulses every 30 seconds. Okay, you gonna do it? Drop it off. There you go. There you go, boy. Yeah, of course, your hoppers aren't gonna pick up the items unless there is maybe a minecart with a hopper underneath the note block. But in general, you get the idea that, you know, if you put some hoppers around it, it's gonna collect it up. But I'm wondering if you maybe put one underground, what will happen here? Will he interact with it down here? So let's go like that, and then let's go like this, and then let's drop these items off here. And let's see, will you interact with it underground? Let's see. Will you throw them down or no? Okay, let's see. Are you going to throw them down, or does the note block have to be visible to you? It looks like the note block has to be visible to him. It doesn't look like he wants to drop them down under... Yeah, it looks like the note block has to be physically visible to the Allay, or else he will not pay attention to it whatsoever. But, for example, like this, if it's open... Let's just try again here. I'll hit the note block. Use the note block, please. Let's see. Come on. Okay, here we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, but he walked away from it. I don't know. I don't know if he's using it or not. It doesn't look like it. Will you use it? Here, take two blocks. Let's see. Go ahead, take those 2 blocks. Use your note block. Yep. Okay, there you go. He's using it while it's down below. Okay, so it has to be physically visible for him to use it, as we could see there, and we'll take that back. Now, the Allay can actually hold one item at a time, a non-stackable item. As we can see here, he can actually hold swords. If I go ahead and drop a sword, I don't... Oh, he can pick up 1 sword? What? Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so he can hold that item and then hold another item. Oh, and also, if you do kill the Allay, it will drop what it's holding. So, but we can't actually kill it. So let's see if we can get a creeper or someone to kill the Allay for us. For an example here, can we get an example here? Allay, can we kill you for a minute? Hold on. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. He was supposed to drop his item, but apparently he didn't. Okay, I feel really bad right now. Also, when it gets hurt, it's supposed to actually go into a panic mode. Now, I'm not sure if that's only against mobs, but we probably won't see that in example very often. Also, another thing, we can actually give him a Totem of Undying. Watch this. This is a Totem of Undying. So we can actually give him a Totem of Undying, and if we get a creeper to explode here without me dying. 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry. Oh my god! That was so epic. What the heck? He actually used it. Look at him. All right, so we can use a Totem of Undying on him. That was so awesome, dude. That was crazy. So yeah, those are pretty much all of the features of the Allay, as you can see. So he collects items, he gives them back, he can use a note block for 30 seconds temporarily, drop him off at the note block, and he's a little buddy that can be leaded as your friend, and you can basically lock them up once you take them from either Pillager Outposts or Woodland Mansions. And yes, they can use Totem of Undyings. That is crazy. All right, my dudes, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed everything about the Allay, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you dudes in the next Minecraft video. So see you later, my dudes.